Okay, well apparently these have full charge, which I feel like I doubt that, because I know for a fact that the Switch itself has like 8%. The Switch has 8%. How the fuck are these things fully charged? I never have the problem that these are fully charged and the Switch isn't. I feel like every time I've played Splatoon, I've had to be like, sorry guys, let me just, you know, delay starting the stream for 10 minutes because I have to charge the Joy-Cons. You're telling me now that these bad boys are fully charged, but that's on 8%. Bullshit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Can you even hear the game? Hold on. I'm putting these back in, and they're gonna charge for a bit. Which probably means I'm gonna get a pop-up telling me to acknowledge their existence. Yeah, you can't hear anything. That's probably fine. Also, hello, ladies. Hello. Is that a bug in my drink? There's a bug in my drink. Are you kidding? The fuck? When did this bad boy get in there? I'm not kidding. There's just like a tiny little bug. Well, I'm gonna have to go pour this little guy down the sink. What the fuck?
Guess who starts their masters tomorrow?
Oh. Oh, I missed that. Hey, did the actual notification play? Because I feel like there's something wrong with the desktop audio. Thank you for the 39-month resub. That's a lot of months, particularly considering that I just haven't done anything for like the past... I haven't streamed for like 3 weeks, pretty much. Wow. 39, nearly 40, that's... I can't even think about that. It's weird because the bigger the numbers get, the less and less I think about them. Like, back when I hit like 12 months, I was like, wow, 12 months, that's insane. And now it's like 40 months is too big a number for me to actually comprehend. Hold on, I'll put these on. Oh, that's loud. It's quite loud, huh?
More like Majink EHT Faux Street.
See, that just sounds like Simlish. Modby get Faux Street. Thank you, it is my 34th Bulbous Day. And yet I don't look a day over 33. Thank you for the 34-month resub. Also a scary big number. Not thinking about it. Not thinking about it. Yeah, there was a little bug in my glass of water, so I had to go pour it down the sink, and now I don't have any water. So you better not hydrate or dehydrate me, because the answer will be dehydrate. There was a bug in my cup.
Okay, that's one excuse, because water.
No, I won't.
Where's your glass?
I don't know, there's one in the kitchen. Thank you. Okay, maybe I will be able to hydrate or dehydrate, but not by my own accord. Did you tell me any bug facts? No, it was that wasn't the most alive bug I've ever seen in my cup. And trust me, I've seen plenty of alive bugs in my glass of water, spitting bug facts like you wouldn't believe. And I can tell you that wasn't one of them. Thank you.
Drink.
Yeah. I've drank enough water today. I had work today. I worked my real job at this ear desk. And what else is there to do in a work day other than just keep filling a glass of water and just keep drinking it, except for occasionally fill a mug with coffee and drink that as well. Bug like an angel by Minsky moment. Yeah, for real. Happening entirely localized in my cup. It was fun. I had work to do today and everything. I sat in a meeting and I wrote minutes. Just saying. Casual work from home W. It was a little. I haven't heard that song. I haven't. I don't think I've ever actually listened to Mitski. I'm aware that Mitski is the moment, but I don't think I've actually... I think Mitski's just slipped me by. Just passed me by. If it helps, Corvus, I only work from home 3 days a week, and then 2 days a week I have to spend an exorbitant amount of money to travel to a different location. Like fully, it works out to be about a quarter of my salary a year for 2 days of travel. It's fine. It's very fine. Listen to the first few lines, it's relevant. I'll bring it up. I'm not gonna listen to it just in case Twitch gets angry. Okay, so the first three lyrics are: there's a bug like an angel stuck to the bottom of my glass. With a little bit left as I got older, I learned I'm a drinker. Based. I too am a drinker of water. And there was a bug in my cup. It was stuck
Tears
there.
of the kingdom. More like me of the hungry cuz I ain't had dinner yet. I should do that, huh?
It's like 20 to 9. Yeah, you should eat dinner. Dinner? I know her. Trash knows her. Corvus knows her. We all know her. Why don't you? I think you should meet her. You would love to move into a work from home job. Yeah, it is. It's nice. The 3 days are nice. The 3 days are nice. And even the other 2 are nice. Like, I like an office. I'd happily work in an office if I could. Like, all the time. Unfortunately, there are no offices near me. I live on the moon. Yep. Sorry. Finally doxed myself and admitted where I lived. It's gonna happen at some point. Sorry. Now anyone who else lives near Redacted, aka the moon, has to be doxed online. And it's not their choice. And I took that away from you all. Why not? Mitsuki's new album is excellent if you want an entry point. I think I will. I went to a concert yesterday and I listened to 2 opening acts and I thought, maybe music that isn't just by Big Thief or The Strokes is also good music, because that's pretty much all I listen to at this point. You have no food and you've spent a lot of money lately, so you do want takeaway. Sorry, I thought that sentence was going to end that you have no food and you've spent a lot of money lately, so you're refusing to eat to save money. I thought it was going down the line of like, I'm not going to buy groceries to save money. God, imagine. I'm just simply not going to eat. I don't need it anymore. I've decided. I will save money by not requiring nutrition. I just won't have it. I'm not having any of that in my system. I think you should do that, Party. I think you could just drink water and probably be fine. In fact, why even drink water? Water bill. No water, save money. That's all I'm saying. Also, hello, Curie. Hi, how are you doing? Biggie steals in the robbing gang. Biggie steals. Surely it's easier if you just steal something tiny that can fit in, like, your pocket. Thank you. Well, she just drank beer. They didn't call it a liquid lunch after all. Hey, and if you're doing it properly, you'll be calling it liquid breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's a lot of money saved. Beer is notoriously cheap. Hello? Garugamesh?
Garagamesh.
And gaming! And the 35-month resub. That's so many months! Ow.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow! Oh my goodness. Do you know that you just quoted someone very near and dear to my heart, Toxic? A very special, shiny, red someone. Thank you. A beautiful reminder. Also, Trash, yeah, I noticed earlier that you said you start your masters tomorrow. That's crazy. You're packing your bag for uni. You're going to school. You're going to school. You will have a nice day at school. The summer disappears very quickly, huh? You're going to have a good time. It's going to be a very, very busy, very fun couple of weeks. And then it will become horrible because you'll have to be at university. They don't pay you for that, you know.
And gaming. I say with
And
one sentence
gaming.
because I have no income until like next week.
That's very valid. But then you do have income. You do have a source of money, should I say. Wow, I love having a source of money. Waterbill, his name's actually Water William. Oh, okay, that one got me. That one tickled me a little bit. I like that one. Thank you, Corvus. Kind of terrifying considering you've not been taught anything for nearly a year and a half. Yeah, but you learn something new every day, you know? And learning something new every day is much similar to doing a whole master's degree. Having done one technically myself, I can say that the University of day-to-day activities is basically the same. Pretty much. You'll be fine. You'll get used to it. I don't think they'll throw you in the deep end too much. They shouldn't anyway. They should give you like at least a couple weeks to sort of reintegrate to being taught stuff. And I think you'll pick it up before you know it. Like, you've spent most of the past 10 years of your life being educated. Someone convinced me not to buy the Pokemon DLC. What is the Pokemon DLC? Was that something that was in the... Because I know there was a Nintendo Direct while I was away. I watched Penny Parker react to it, but I haven't actually seen it, so I don't know if there's any Pokemon DLC. You have what? You have a money party, a source of money. Money arriving from an inward direction. The implication that most of the stuff I say doesn't get you. So that one didn't get me. That one actually wasn't very funny. Can't win them all, or most, or even any. Sorry, Corvus. I meant to simply emphasize the strength of Water William. Water William's just a really strong one, you know? You normally have strong ones, but that was like a really strong one. That one really got me. Scheduled to play mini golf on Thursday? Ooh, fun! As part of your, like, master's course? Oh, goddamn, that's delightful. That's really fun. I hope it is that. I'm assuming it's that. If you even tell me that you're playing mini golf for other reasons, I'm just not going to believe you. You're doing it for your master's degree. You're going to get a grade on it. You're going to get a grade in mini golf. And it's actually worth 100% of like a 20 credit module. It was only good if you like Mario turn-based RPGs or Mario turn-based RPGs. Yeah, that's kind of Nintendo. Nintendo, when it takes a break from being really based and making things like Tears of the Kingdom and Splatoon 3, and it decides that it's for Mario RPG fans and no one else. Team building and getting drinks. That sounds so good. I want to do team building mini golf and then get drinks. I want to do that right now. In fact, I'm going to end stream right now and I'm going to find a team of people. I'm going to hunt down a team and we're gonna go play mini golf and I will lose and then there will be drinks. Maxi golf is like mini golf, but the golf balls are the size of sea mines. Size of what? Sea mines? I don't see any here. I better look somewhere else. I'm gonna Google this. Am I gonna be... Oh, I see what you mean now. Those are quite big. Why are they floating? But they're attached to a bit of chain?
Just finding out what a sea mine is.
Yeah. Everyone learns about sea mines at some point.
You've seen Hot Fuzz.
Oh, that's what's in Hot Fuzz? That's a sea mine?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a mine. It's like a big mine.
No. Sea mine. Harmless.
Don't just say sea mine. That means nothing. These things are meaningless. Sorry, I'm Googling now and I'm just scrolling through a ton of pictures of just sea mines. Back it off, we're going mini golfing. No, Kiri, maxi golfing. If I don't see a golf ball 4 times the size of my body if I were round shaped, then I'm not playing. What are people saying about the Direct? I was saying that I haven't seen it. I've only seen Penny Parker react to it.
I'm on a sea mine diet. I see mine. I eat it.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's also... Ooh, that one got me as well. That one. Top 2 jokes of today. Water William and Sea Mine Diet. Thank you. Thank you so much. The sea mines in Finding Nemo? Yeah, but I don't like Finding Nemo. I think it's a bad film, actually. That's my hot take. Terrible movie. I'm right. And I should say it. Actually, I don't think it's terrible. I just think it's boring. It's like Lion King, you know? It's overrated. You need to find your gay uni lanyard. Yeah, you can't show up with a straight one. I will think less of you, personally. And that's my right. You bought notebooks? Oh, I love buying notebooks. I haven't bought any notebooks for work. I've just got some really, you know, shitty leftover ones because I happen to have a bunch of notebooks left over that just weren't very nice that I didn't really use for anything. Fish Dilf? Which one? There's a Fish Dilf in Finding Nemo? Curie, are you sure? Are you sure you're onto something here? I think this might be a pretty novel opinion that you're expressing. I will check my DMs. You can't even stop me. You can't even ask me. I'm gonna do it now. Oh, they're delightful. Those are your notebooks? And yarn? That's so much yarn. It's nice yarn as well. It's very autumnal shades you've gone with. Are you going to yarn some delightful wintry accessories? Mayhaps a hat? Perhaps some mittens, one could say. Direct, how were you in mid-flight? You feel like you did not miss out by watching live. Yeah, you probably didn't. I don't feel like I missed out from watching Penny Parker react, other than the fact that for a split second I thought there might be some Pokemon content, but apparently there wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. The Peach game looks fun. It looks cute. It doesn't look like the kind of thing I'll play. And the Luigi's Mansion HD, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD looks cute. Like, it looks very similar to 3. Yeah, it looks cute. I don't think I'll play it though. I think 3 was enough for me. I enjoyed 3 aesthetically. Gameplay-wise, did I enjoy 3? That's a question that I can only answer about 50% of the time. The lip scar? Oh, okay, Curie, now I get who you're talking about in Finding Nemo, and okay, fine. Fine. I'll allow it. I don't agree, but I will allow you your designated fish Dilf. You're gonna make a jumper? That's gonna be lovely. Made a hat last year. Okay, so the plan is every year to make a different wintry item. That's gonna be good. In a few years, you're going to have a very lovely, cohesive, self-made winter fit. You'll have the yarn fit. You'll have, like, I think you should keep going. You should make, like, yarn, like, trousers, maybe some socks, maybe mittens, a scarf. I think that would be fun. Please make an entire yarn fit. I don't care if it takes you 10 years. I think you have to do it. You're also pretty excited to play Paper Mario TTYD. I don't know what TTYD stands for. I'm gonna decide. Okay, Paper Mario, 'tis the Yellow Day. 'Tis the Yellow Day. Is my favorite Paper Mario game as well. And I love how it is about. So the sun is made out of paper, and in the game, Bowser steals the sun. And plunges the world into eternal darkness, and Mario is trying to bring back the Yellow Day, hence the title of the game. Yeah, I've not seen much gameplay of that one, but I'm looking forward to Corvus playing it. I should play it on streams, apparently on Hinge. Well, yeah, it is. It is. Given that I've just accurately described the plot. I know it well. I'm not going to play it. I know too much about it. Peeped game. Looks like Balan Wonderland, but not catastrophically shit. I have no idea what that game is either. I'm actually a fake gamer. I hate games. Games? Ugh. That's how I feel. Do you see me playing a game? No. And I won't. And I will never. And it's definitely not because I'm just waiting for the Switch to charge a little bit. You're currently midway through your really expensive weighted blanket. The one that's cost you way more yarn than you thought it would. That's fair. But it'll be worth it, you know? You get a lovely blanket out of it. You get to improve you're crocheting it, right? You get to improve your crochet skills. And even though it's expensive, it's just a lovely experience. You pay for the experience. Probably less silly than the actual plot. Yeah, like to be frank, that's a fairly standard concept for a Mario game. Bowser steals the sun. Okay, he can do that. He can do that at any time. Nothing's stopping him. It's not like he's threatened by Mario. No, he just isn't. He just hasn't yet, but he will. He'll get to it. It's on his list. You don't think there's been a stream since you got a new laptop? You can finally use Steam. You can? You got a new laptop? Is it like is it a good like gaming laptop? I'm guessing you're getting it for, wow. You'll really need it for a master's year. Much better than like a shitty little Chromebook. Okay. Buy more yarn for blanket after uni tomorrow. It's like a little treat. A little first day treat. Alan Wonderworld was a 3D platformer developed by the guy who created Sonic and is now in jail for insider trading. Insider trading? Get out of her. Come on. Yeah, that's fun. I feel like I might have heard of Alan Wonderworld. Maybe. But I can't picture it. But also it checks out that the guy who created Sonic is in jail for insider trading. That feels all too correct. If you gave to me Sonic and then said, and where do you think the guy who created this is, that's probably what I'd come up with. If I was feeling intelligent that day. It's not a gaming laptop, but it runs games. It games. Okay, that's fair. It's the me of gaming laptop. It's not a gamer, but it games. Balan Wonderworld dance scene. See, now I feel like I've seen this. When you search Balan and then begin typing like WON, the first thing that comes up is Balan Wonderworld dance. Which is a bad sign. Oh, okay. Okay, well I definitely have seen this because it looks like I've watched a minute-long video from Penny Parker called Fuck It Up Farmer Ted, where I think she was playing Balan Wonderworld. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Let me actually, we can just watch this together, why not? Give me 1 split second. Give me like a split second. And then give me like a couple 1,000 more of those. Right. Window capture. I'm gonna capture a window. That should work. Can you see that? You can see that. Is that 2 ads? Fuck these
The
ads.
Catcher Company about to use Grammarly to handle a PR issue.
How loud is this? This is fine. This'll do. Bye bye. Okay, this is normal so far. This is super normal. Okay, this is normal. What's gonna happen? When does it get weird? Okay, well to be fair, there's like 30 seconds left. It could get weird at any time. At any point, this could become weird. And it hasn't happened yet, but it could. No, very normal. Normal video, normal game. Yeah, I don't see the problem. What was wrong with that? What was wrong with that? Someone tell me, what was wrong with that? They give Miraculous Ladybug vibes? Hey, what are you saying about Miraculous Ladybug? You shut up, Corvus. You shut up. There's the door. You're back from gossiping with your roommate. What about Miraculous Ladybug? No one's talking shit about Miraculous Ladybug. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Watch the dolphin cutscene? Okay, I'll bring it up. Hold on. I got distracted. I closed the window. New Silly in DMs. Oh, look at Silly. You know, I'm pretty confident, Trash, that you've got, like, the same laptop as me, but a couple steps, like, higher in quality. And that is a big blanket. God, I don't think I'd realize you'd made so much progress. I see why it's expensive, though, because I imagine that's, like, half of what you probably want it to be in the end. And if that's already been a lot of money, then yikes. Yarn. I didn't realize that paying for the luxury of having fabric was expensive. It's just the average Friday night at your place. It is, yeah. Yeah, I know. I've heard stories. I've heard stories, Covers, about your like the disco you have in your room upon a rotating multi-level turntable where several clones of each other who happen to be furries also show up, and that you will do a choreographed dance together, and then you will just leave. Watch dolphin cutscene. I'll find it. Let me find it. Dolphin. Right. Is it this 40-second? How old is this game? Because I think I was thinking that it was older than it might be.
On my thesis.
Thesis. Okay, hold on. I've got to actually bring up the window again. There we go. This should be correct. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 looks so good. Yeah, my brother says it's really good. I am going to get to it. I've really slowed down with JoJo's recently. And obviously I'm going to watch Jujutsu Kaisen after JoJo's, but I'll get there. I'll get there at the end. Maybe Friday night at Brendan Fraser's. That's just like under halfway and £40 worth it. Okay. Okay, so it'll be a blanket that totals, it'll be an £100 blanket probably in the end. Which is a lot of money for a blanket, but at the same time it looks like it's really comfy. So I can't blame you. And also no, people have definitely spent more, rich people have probably spent more on blankets. You tell me there isn't a wealthy asshole out there somewhere with like a £500 blanket. That person exists. And they didn't make it by hand. Playing Inscription, which is a horror deck building card game, and you're loving the vibe so far. I own Inscription, and I would love to play it at some point. I just haven't tried it yet. Good to know it's good, though. It's on my list. The fuck is Balan Wonderworld? It's this! It's this. This just looks like a Barbie movie, to be completely honest. What's she doing with the dolphin? Oh! Oh, what's the dolphin doing to her? Sorry, I enjoy Curie having the exact same thing as me real time of, oh cute, oh! You know, that one's really hard not to just react. The other one, it was really easy to be like, haha, this is normal. That one, no, none of that made sense. The chess one? I'll watch the chess one. Sure. I'll watch the chess cutscene. Although I've got very high expectations now that this is going to be utterly ridiculous. Go away, Grammarly! I'm not getting you.
About to.
I'll eat my hat before I buy Grammarly. Okay, normal guy. I don't know if it's the suit or the eyebrows, but this guy looks like he could be in Yakuza. The game, not the organization. Okay. So does fanfiction exist about these two? Surely, right? Enemies to lovers. Okay. Okay, normal so far. He's got some chest stress. That one wasn't too weird. That was fine. Chess guy loses one match, turns into a demon creature. See, you say one match. I think there's more to be interpreted with that one, Corvus. I think there's more there. I think we have some layers to really pick apart about that narrative. And I think that the first one is that was not the first match that he lost. And also, I think that the man he was playing against, there was some personal history there. He was the chess king, and then he was chess challenged, and he chess lost. It is a reckless ladybug villain. It is a little. Even the red eyes. Okay. He's lost many times. I don't know what you mean he's turning evil because he's lost. He's lost many times. He's lost many times. It was a growing evil. His reckless ladybug watcher, none of these are weird to me. Yeah, same. Some of the reckless ladybug ones are really silly. Like, what's the silliest one? I'm gonna make this go away, and I'm gonna... People, reckless ladybug watchers, can we think of a really silly one? There's gotta be a really silly one. Give me something interesting, Wikipedia. This is really hard. This is really hard to read. I don't really care about the lore. Just tell me why. Tell me why. I wish I could remember. Unfortunately, I don't remember a single thing about anything I watch. I think the very first episode is a woman who, like, is like a news reporter for the weather, and I don't know, she's just not having a good day or something, so she becomes evil and tries to kill everyone. It's a bit much. It is a bit much. He's getting akumatized. Have you seen, hold on. You know what I do know that I can share about Reckless Ladybug? I keep getting leaks of, like, I don't know, I think it's some sort of alternate universe crossover episode or something. And it's basically a crossover world where the main characters are, like, the main characters are slightly evil or something. And the design for, like, the evil versions of the character is really fun. Here, hold on, I'm showing this. Yes, I'm sharing this. Everyone has to see. So the meme that everyone's going with is just like, oh no, they made her emo, and it's just so good. It's really good. Can I play Balan Wonderworld on stream? No, I can't. I'm not buying that game. And I will not accept it if a person buys it for me. I will throw it away. I will throw it away. I will throw it in the bin. It will be in the drink. The bread man's people thirst on Twitter over him. The bread man from Reckless Ladybug or from Balan Wonderworld. Could be either. The first step is Pigeon. I think the first episode I ever saw was the weather one. But to be fair, I think Reckless Ladybug episode orders can be a bit goofy sometimes. Ice Cream Guy got akumatized because he was wrong about people dating. True, okay, that was upsetting. His matchmaking was, like, slightly inaccurate. His ice cream method of fortune telling didn't work. God, she has such a crack placement and turns into a villain called the Plasterer who goes around plastering any open space. You know the worst part about that one, Corvus? I can't tell if you're bitting or if that's a real one. Do you love that? This one? Has no one else seen these? It's so good. Okay, so what did your internet teleport you back into? I was talking about Miraculous Ladybug, and there's recently been leaks or publicly shared the art design that they're going for essentially the alternate universe version of the main character Marinette in an alternate universe where basically she was, like, evil, and it's this. It's just this. This is her evil version of herself. She's just emo and she dresses like... She's just emo. I think she dresses better. I kind of like her boots and her little necktie. She's giving. But people on the internet have been saying that, so the one on the right, she's serving. She's serving many things up on a platter. She's serving and she's also eating. The one on the left, not necessarily doing both of those things. People think I think it's the hair over the eye. It's kind of funny. This is just how you imagine Kiri dresses all the time. The emo one, yeah, valid. I would dress like this. I think she kind of slays. She's kind of serving. The one on the right. So also another thing is that obviously the main character of Reckless Ladybug is Marinette, aka Ladybug. Evil version of Ladybug is just called Shadybug. Like, there's just something cute about the fact that she's evil and she's just shady, like shady. But it just puts this really sweet little spin on it, you know? She's not evil, she's just a little bit quirky. Ladybug is a whole thing you do not get. It's good, it's just good, it's just good. How many episodes of Ladybug are there? Probably too many. Too many, and it's going nowhere. It's so, like, I think the thing about Ladybug that I always forget is that that's not what I wanted. I said fit to screen, stretch to screen. I think I started watching Miraculous Ladybug and engaging with it when it came out in like 2015. I struggled to comprehend that it's nearly 10 years later and nothing is happening. Nothing ever happens, and yet everything is happening. So this is a slight spoiler if anyone does decide to get into Miraculous Ladybug now. But in the first season of Miraculous Ladybug, there was a villain character who vaguely looked like the main character's dad. And everyone was like, and they were voiced by two different people, but everyone was like, oh my god, it's his dad. Wouldn't it be funny and drama if it was his dad? And it was like, to this day, I don't know if it was intentional. I think it probably was, but then they're like, oh, yeah, it is his dad. And then that escalates. That's not a good example, actually, of it being a little feral. That's a terrible example. But, like, it's just hard to describe how back in 2015, 2016, it felt genuinely contentious. The idea that this main villain character would be the main character's dad. There he is. It's the same model. Yeah, but it felt contentious. I was on the side that it was the same guy, but back in, like, 2016, it felt like it was a mystery. It felt like it was uncertain. Thomas S. Stroke akumatized himself. People don't appreciate him. Yeah. Yeah. The main, I suppose, creative driving force of Miraculous Ladybug is a French guy called Thomas S. Stroke. And yeah, he's a character in his own world, and yeah, akumatized himself, which is based. Kind of based, actually. If you created a media, you would do that. I should probably stop streaming under the category of Tears of the Kingdom. It's not happening yet, okay? It will later. Just give me, like, 10 more minutes. You hate your internet, you're losing out on Ladybug. Oh, yeah, you are. That's how I would describe it. I would say any person not watching Miraculous Ladybug, not hearing about Miraculous Ladybug, not living their entire life fully immersed in Miraculous Ladybug is missing out. Joined. The one on the right is the main character's dad, who's also the villain. No. So the one on the left is the main character Marinette's evil alternate universe version of herself, and the one on the right is Marinette's evil alternate version of herself, superhero form of herself, but in this one a super villain, I think. I'm in 160p. Crunchy Mellow sure is giving. Yeah, I am giving. I give more the lower P, the less frames I have, the more I have to give, you know? Today's mysteries, the friends we made along the way. Truly. And the friend I made was Miraculous Ladybug shaped. Oh, whoops, I opened PowerPoint. That was unintentional. Let me just get rid of PowerPoint. Yeah, that's Shadybug. And then this is, I think this is the Cat Noir design they went with. I forget you can't even really see this because I'm kind of covering it up. But anyway, that's gonna be a whole episode. That's gonna be a whole thing. He has lipstick? Yeah, I mean, that's just... I mean, I think normal Chat Noir has lipstick. I'm convinced he does. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Sorry. Sorry. Haha, stupid head. Fucking idiot. Look at the photo of Baker. Beta. Baker. This is what you've seen thirst tweets for. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Yikes. Now you get it. Insert Danny DeVito or Sunny Clip zoom in. I get it. Because of this? You get it now? I forgot this. Isn't this the akumatized version of like the main character's granddad as well? Ugh. Gross. Poser fan doesn't know what Shatner's lips look like. No. I don't. I don't. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of that one episode. I think it was called Dark Cupid. See, there we go. I was right. In this one episode, he wears lipstick. And apparently everyone lost their minds just enough that about 5 years later, they made an evil version of him also wear lipstick. 5 years later. The stupid cat blood? Yeah, okay, if you're sure, but I think you were talking about the buff bread man. Has anyone told Party about the Love Square shenanigans? Oh, let me see if I can get a diagram. I'm gonna see if I can find a diagram for this one. This isn't good enough. This just isn't good enough. I need more than this. What is this? I need one that includes like all of the extra ones as well. Okay. Okay, this one will be good enough. That won't be good enough. That's too small. What about this one? Fucking hell, why are they tiny? Anyway, you can see that, right? Yeah? Okay. Fine. I guess I'll make it like slightly bigger. I'll make it like slightly bigger for the people at the back. I'll just like enhance a little. Anyway, there we go. So the love square is that at the beginning of the show, the main character Marinette with the blue hair likes Adrian with the blonde hair, but Adrian doesn't like Marinette. Adrian likes the superhero Ladybug, but the superhero Ladybug doesn't like Adrian. No, she does. That's the bit. So she does like Adrian. But they don't know each other because she's a superhero and he's just a guy, just a little boy. And then the superhero Cat Noir likes Ladybug, but Ladybug doesn't like him. And then Marinette and the superhero Chat Noir have like a normal relationship level for a superhero and a teenage girl. They just don't really care about each other or know each other. Except the twist is that those two are the same person and those two are the same person. And this fuels all drama, always, forever and always. Don't do what? Hold on. Everyone's got lipstick in that episode. To be fair, yeah, everyone does, so no one remembers. Angel's Friends? It's old. I don't know what that is. Christian Network show? It's pretty Christian indeed. I'm terrified. Have you ever seen that little Bonnie FNAF plush with stupid bulging eyes? It reminds you of that. I can look that up in a second. Why not? I don't think I've seen it, but I can kind of imagine what you mean. So all you need to be invested in a TV show is there a goofy plush out there of that thing? Your favorite part is that Marinette doesn't even change her hairstyle at all in costume. She doesn't. Like, these two pictures of her look like the same picture but flipped, and then she's wearing a mask in one of them. It is her with a tiny mask. At least he's going for like, he has completely different eyes. His hair falls in like a slightly different way. He behaves very differently. Good for him. My favourite thing about Miraculous Ladybug though is, and I haven't watched the most recent episodes, so I think this is true, but I'm not actually sure, is that very recently there's been some plot development in this bullshit, and that's that Marinette, aka Ladybug, has started to like Cat Noir, aka Adrian. No, aka Cat Noir, except Cat Noir, Adrian, has stopped liking Ladybug and has started liking Marinette. So essentially the whole thing is flipped completely, but is still as infuriatingly exactly the same as it was. Which is exhausting. My favourite thing, admittedly my favourite thing, is that in terms of a fandom interpretation of Miraculous Ladybug, functionally this show, even though it's the same two characters, people genuinely have like preferences between the the interactions. Like, people will prefer Marinette chat content as opposed to Ladybug Adrian content, and vice versa, and then whole different comment. It's so stupid, but I also understand because I also prefer Marinette chat noir content. How do I not know Angel's friends? There's that one cute demon guy. I'm gonna look up Angel's friends now. I spelled Angel's friends wrong. That's what this is? I was expecting like a live action Christian show. This is not a Christian I mean, it is, but like, this is just Winx Club. Curie, this is Winx Club, just like in a slightly different flavor. I did not think that's what this was. Don't even to own it, just has to exist. FNAF, Bonnie, plush, stupid. Okay. Oh, is it bad that I suddenly have a lot of pity for this creature? No, I think it's the fact that I could Google FNAF Bonnie plush stupid, and this is the first thing that comes. Imagine if someone could Google, like, your name stupid, and it was you. Like, and I mean just like your first name. It was just your first name, stupid. It was just a picture of you. Oh, I'm sad. Oh my goodness. I haven't finished season 5 of Miraculous. I just haven't had time. I'm not going to have time either. Like, I'm looking at the next, like, 2 weeks, well, next week of my life, and it's like, there, it's gone. See ya. Bye. Lady Noir for the win. Lady Noir is, like, second place for, Marichat. Marichat is fantastic. Adrian Bug is just bad. They just both like each other. It's bad. It's boring. Where's the drama? I hate it. It's one of my least favorite things. Check stream chat? I will. I will go have a little ponder. Oh, to be fair, that's abysmal, that one. Wait, are those ones that you saw with your own eyes, Trash? Look up Ace Attorney Maya Faye plush, it's so bungly. Okay. Okay. Why is it so small? Why do they keep being this tiny? What is this? Oh, little creature. Little creature. Scumpo. To make the villain plush stupid with goofy bulging eyes and placid smile. That's just what it is. Eyes that are slightly in the wrong place and they're really big, and then the mouth's just kind of like... People with blue eyes be like... Yeah, to be fair, I feel like that. I feel that in my heart of hearts. So them in a random tourist shop. And oh boy, am I glad you did. You know what one of my favorites is? And I bought this one for someone. I like this one. It's not even that bad. It's like actually not that bad looking. It's just good. I just like it. I think it's good. And what is he? It's Jumbo Josh. Jumbo Josh from Gartner Ban Ban. Maybe I need to show you the thing this is supposed to be. That might help. Yeah, this is supposed to be like this character or like this character. So, I mean, it's certainly giving. It's just its head's the wrong shape. It's the wrong shape, you know? He's just a big guy. Just kind of what he is. That's his job. His job is being big. Being stupid. Hold on, what happens if I search Jumbo Josh plush stupid? What then? Okay, well, I mean, this isn't quite as funny as I thought it might be. Okay, no, it gets some funny points for being just so incomprehensibly massive off the bat. Why does the one on the left look like a deflated plastic thing? And the one on the right looks better. I don't like how the one on the left is just kind of like... I think I much prefer the side eye of the plush. The plush is like, okay, hello. And then this one's just... real. That's good. You have him, you do. You own this little guy. I mean, not him, obviously, you own plush, but Real is also here. Plush wouldn't eat me alive, I feel like. It would wait for you to be dead. Yeah, it would. The plush likes its meat to be deceased. The Real likes its meat raw. Which is a little disturbing. Stream hat. Oh, stream hat. My favourite place to be. Me putting on my stream hat. Okay, let me just stretch this back to... God, I keep losing the buttons. There we go. Stream hat. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, there are some other Garten of Banban plushes that I think are a bit stupid. These are getting better, actually. I think when I was looking into it, the plushies were really terrible. Some of these are okay. I mean, that one's the bird. Yeah, I bet I can find a really bad appealer bird. There's gotta be a really awful one out here, right? I mean, this one's pretty bad. I think my web... Yeah, no, this one's pretty terrible. This one makes me feel bad. It's a baby. It's a little bit cute. It's like a tiny bit cute. I like this one because this one isn't even looking at us. Uploading slowly? It sure is, party. Your internet is awful. You should call someone about that. You should just fix that. You should just get that fixed. So small. Why is the picture so small? Why is it so far away? See, now this is ominous. Put on my stream hat? Hold on, I'll put on my stream hat. You give me like 1 minute. This is the only hat that I had accessible, but I've got a thing, a hairband, like a thing on the back of my head, so it's not gonna fit very well. Stream hat. Bird up. You hate. Why? Oh, I mean, I'm checking stream chat. I don't see that picture. I just don't see it. All I see is the miraculous ladybug plushes. They're a bit concerning. Zoom in on the bird? I can zoom in on the bird. Actually, no, I can't. You can't tell me what to do. I won't put on a hat, and I won't zoom in on the bird. Neither of those things will I do. This hat is not supposed to look like this, by the way. I mean, obviously not. It's just this is the only way I can do this. Fucking hell, my fringe has gotten so long. I need to cut this thing off. It's getting in my eyes. Kind of works. I know, it makes it just look like a cap, doesn't it? Oh, although the earphones are falling off. It works from this angle, like a little bit, and then increasingly it stops working. It should be there now. Maybe. There we go, there it is. What are you doing to it? What are you doing to it? Why are you... Actually, I want to do that to a peeler bird. You come over here. Hold on. Hold on, it needs to... kill. Okay, that worked. You're already seeing this at 160p. Is 160p like... I bet there's like 3 pixels of my entire head. There's the hat one, and then there's the face one, and then that's kind of it, actually. Have I played the game? I haven't played Garden of Banban. I'm aware it's free. I'm frightened of it as a game. I don't trust it. I actually think I'd find it worryingly difficult. Like, when I see people play it, it looks funny. It looks memey. But I don't think I could actually play it. Like, I think I'd struggle with the puzzles, and then it just wouldn't be fun to watch. The bird is watching you. It sure is. Who else? Who else from Garden of Banban? Sorry, what the fuck is this one? What's wrong with him? Why has he got buttons? Why does his face look like that? Why is he approximately 25 centimeters by 17 centimeters? Who's out here measuring the width of a plushie? I just don't get it. Oh my god, stupid hair. I'm gonna get a haircut. I'm gonna get a haircut. I'm gonna get all of my hair cut off. I'm gonna get all of my hair cut off, and then I'm gonna dye my scalp blue. You can't stop me. No one can stop me. I've already done it. This is a wig. Past chapter 1, you have to pay a minimum of 4 quid for each of them. Gross. Disgusting. Actually, yucky hell. I would never pay money for Garden of Banban. I definitely haven't technically put money into purchasing merch, but it wasn't even merch, I don't think. I don't think the Garden of Banban creators are actually making their own merch. I think the merch I bought was just from someone. Just from someone that has a plushie making factory and makes Garden of Banban plushes. That could be anyone, really. That could be anyone. Off-topic question, what's on your mind? Are the plans for Saturday you booked off work confirmed? Not yet, other than the fact that as far as I'm aware, there's 4 of us going to redacted location. And as long as you've got it booked off work, I'm happy to initiate starting to book other stuff, which is very vague, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like basically anytime now we can start work on that. It's not been on my mind because I was away for a week, and before that I was semi-busy with work. But honestly, anytime now we can do that. Curie supports me. Curie supports me shaving off my hair and dyeing my scalp blue, and that's what matters, really. Just one person on my side, that's all I need. You know the Garden of Banban himself? Yeah, I know him. Garden of Banban, for real. That's my best friend. This is my best friend. Oh, I love this guy. Oh, what a guy. We're gonna high five. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. One more, up top. Okay. We miss sometimes. It's because you're supposed to look at people's elbows when you high five, but this guy doesn't really have elbows. One more time, one more time, one more time. There we go. What if me and the Banban held hands? What then? Anyway. I'm having fun. Booking other stuff, don't book for you because you already have access to the place. Yes, okay. I remember that. So it's booking 3 tickets. I can do that. Admittedly, I'm hemorrhaging money at the moment, but who needs money? Not me. I ain't never needed money, and I never will. Who are these old guys? Why do these guys... Just look at them. Why do they look like this? Oh, they look like plastic with all of the water sucked dry. These things are sucked dry. Give a singles bed ticket for you. So that's fair. It is very fair. I don't mind paying for the ticket at all. Like, I don't mind that I'm hemorrhaging money. I'm aware that I am, and there are other things I can do to stop it, but I'm not going to stop spending money on things that I enjoy, you know? I have the funds. All it means is that my ability to save money for the foreseeable future is small. But, you know, I'm really lucky to be in a position where I thoroughly can get away with only saving a little bit of money for a long time, you know? I love playing Zelda. This is so much fun. Oops, I got distracted. Ooh, I got distracted by the little characters. In my defense, I mean, in my defense, there's Zelda. It's right there. And second of all, who wouldn't be distracted by these little guys? Look at them. Oh, silly. Having a car so easy access, yeah. I've been thinking that I might pick up learning to drive again, maybe. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it a little bit. But that would also be really expensive. So, yeah. Gross. I think it's just the reality of spending, like I say, like a quarter of my yearly salary just on traveling to a place for 2 days a week to do work. Like, it's a lot. Ban Amigos, Sheriff Toads, the Nab Nab and Stinger Flynn. Love them. Sorry, actually, is this real? Why is there just green Jumbo Josh and then orange, but with slightly more of a feral expression Jumbo Josh? In fact, why does this look like Jumbo Josh? And then this orange one looks like if you drew like some really dramatic mascara on it. This looks like what an animation would say is the woman companion of Jumbo Josh, you know? She just got that kind of vibe. Put on some stupid, ridiculous mascara, and then also for some reason give her like awoogas, and then this is what animation thinks a woman looks like. This is a woman. My woman. Good for you, queen. Slay. That one looks like you. You relate to them? This one? You sure about that? I'm gonna look around. Ah. You're playing a new game, so you don't mind watching gameplay. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and it's okay if I'm not feeling like... There may be no Tears of the Kingdom today, unfortunately. Because I should also get to sleep a little bit early, because I'm not waking up crazy early. But, so yesterday, I woke up in a different country at a time which in the UK is 5 AM. And I then proceeded to travel back to the UK, travel back to here in the UK specifically, and then go to a concert, which I was then at for about 4 hours, and then I came back here. So I was awake about 20 hours, and then I had to wake up to do work today. So I got probably about 8.5 hours sleep. I'm a little Evie, as it were. Which one's Glockschneld? I'm pretty sure this one here is Glockschneld. The blue and purple one. That's who Corvus feels like. You don't know how much driving would benefit you on the day today in enough circumstances to offset the cost? Yeah. Yeah, it probably wouldn't. It would just be nice to have the option. Particularly because of how expensive it's been to travel to this different location. I'm beginning to think I should look into the cost of running a car. Even if it just meant that I could drive to a station, park up and get a cheaper train. I don't know. It's worth thinking about. It's just... Because it would have added benefits. I could just, you know, get in a car and go somewhere. Well, that's pretty fun. I like going places. Orange Jumbo Josh isn't real, don't be fooled. Yeah, this is Jumbo Joshette. This is essentially to Jumbo Josh what the Chipettes are to Alvin and the Chipmunks. Mr. Pissy is also pretty scary. Oh, that's... Where's that one? I swear I saw that one. That's this one, right? The yellow one? It's a bit on the nose, but you know, I can't blame them. I love Mr. Pissy. What a scary one. I love in Garden of Batman 3 when Mr. Pissy jumps out from behind that bush and goes, "Ah, I'm Mr. Pissy." Yeah, that's a really good bit. Did you see what you're playing? Can't remember. I thought you said Inscription, right? Yeah. Joshua. Oh, Joshua. Joshuana's definitely a better name. Joshuana's fun. I like Joshuana. Joshuana's like a fun person. She's just like a good time. She's just kind of fun to be around, you know? She's just like she's just like one of the girls. Car so many costs you don't really think about? Yeah. Yeah, like I'd want to ask people I know that have cars how much it actually costs them a month, and I'd want to Google it and it probably wouldn't work out cheaper. But I don't know. It's because when on holiday we rented a car for a day and drove out to like, I can probably say where I went. No, can I say? I went to Croatia and we drove out to like a national park and it was very, very beautiful, like stupidly beautiful. And it was just really nice to have a day where we could drive to a location and then do a thing and then drive back. And it just reminded me how, I don't know, a car in theory would be delightful. I was really fond of Ability Daniel. I don't like Ability Daniel. Where is he? Where's Ability Daniel? That's this one right here, the red one. He just brings a certain angry to the party that I just don't enjoy. Which famous can't remember my character. Do you prefer Mr. Pissy or literal actual Choo Choo Charles for some reason? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one personally. Let me go find that. I say go find that as if it's a thing I have to actively go obtain. Yeah, it is a bit silly. Like, I think this is just an actual screenshot from the game. What a stupid game. It was stupidly beautiful. I was there in Miller's phone. You were. I took lots of pictures. I'm really proud of some of them, actually. I took some good pictures. Some pictures were less good. Like, I kept trying to take pictures of lights at night, and it was just, I kept taking pictures of essentially nothing. I took one really good picture of the moon, though. Hold on. Let me go get this picture of the moon. I can go find this picture of the moon. I mean, it's the moon. See? See, it's the moon. You can see it. The moon. Actually, you can mainly just see the reflection of me, but there's also a moon there. Yeah. It's a moon. That's the picture of the moon that I took. You can see. It's so big. Inscription is such vibes, but you're stupid about it cardboard games, I think. You're probably not. I bet you're not. I bet you're just getting in your head about it because it's a video game that is also a cardboard game. I bet you're doing better than you think you are. And I think it's probably supposed to be hard, from what I've heard. That's partly why I've avoided it. I feel like I'll just find it tough. Like, it is getting so big that crocheting it is awkward. It's heavy, which is the intention. It's the intention, but considering that you're... do you think it would work if you made like a separate second half and then at the end attach them? Do you think that would make it easier? I know it would mean that you'd feel like you're just starting from scratch again, but it might be worth it. Oh my god, I need to adjust this entire desk setup. It's been hurting my back. Ow. Also, I should take off the stream hat. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. I guess the stream hat's taking itself off. I need a haircut. This is getting ridiculous. Like, if I just let this... Take these off. And I just let this go. Look at it. Can you see my eyes? No, you can't. Can I see out of my hair? No, I can't. Kill. Yuck. You know for a fact I'm a dumbass for this stuff. No, you're not. No way. Hey, at least video games come naturally to you. Sorry, at least video games are a natural skill that you have. Worst case scenario party. Whatever ability it is that allows you to play games like Hollow Knight and not take 3 hours to beat Hornet on the first try. Is maybe the ability that means that games like card games or Inscription slightly don't come as naturally. Whereas I got that card game Inscription gene, and I have to spend 3 hours playing a video game to achieve even a modicum of success. You're going to interrupt the texture and pattern too much. You think you just have to wear the blanket as you make it. You get to practice being swaddled in your lovely homemade blanket. And actually, maybe that would suck in the past, but going into the winter trash, I think that will be lovely. Like, think of a really cold day where you have to sit under your lovely warm blanket to keep making it. You kind of want to get bangs. You should. 50 centimeter length ones. Just get like a whole ass wig and cut off all of the hair except for where bangs would be, and then just put that on. At that point, it's functionally a stubbly bald cap with a fringe, but I think it would achieve the same effect you're going for. It's really fun, and the way the game bends the rules sometimes fits in with the vibe rather than feeling frustrating. Yeah, hell yeah. Who knew that simply putting a card game in the context of a video game would make you go, these rules that are popping up late into the game sure feel thematic and on purpose. I've never played Slay the Spire. I don't know how I feel about that. That was like a deck builder, right? Where the more you go on, you sort of, you know, accrue a team or some cards and then you can play them. I don't know, maybe I would like it. It's just not something I've ever really felt the urge to try. The plans for the next couple of months is uni in the day, crochet and audiobook at night on repeat. That sounds cozy. That sounds really good. So you're gonna audiobook while you crochet. To be fair, that's a good way to dual hobby. To dual wield hobbies. Yeah, I need to force myself to read on the train. Because I was gonna read on the train. I was like, oh, I've got to go on the train to get to my job location. That means I've got all this time to read. I'm gonna read so many books. I've read like one book, and the only reason I actually finished that, well, technically I've read 3, but one of them was a very small novella, and one of them I read on holiday, which doesn't even count. You don't need a wig for that, you're just going to cover your face with the hair you already have. Yeah, you should. Cover your face. In fact, no, cover one eye with the bangs, and then have one eye left free. And then we've arrived full, I opened PowerPoint again, go away. We're full circle from Miraculous Ladybug. Not Shanghai. Shadybug. I feel like I'm getting spoilers. We're full circle to this. Curie, you could be them. If you wanted to. Deck builder roguelites are good. Too bad I'm an idiot. You're not. I think if I played a deck builder roguelite, I would be the idiot. I think it's like, you know when I say I'm gonna be bad at a game and everyone's like, oh, you'll be fine, Mello, and then I play it on stream and everyone's like, oh, you're doing great, keep it up. And everyone realizes in the moment, I can tell, I can see it in your Twitch chat messages, I can tell you're all thinking to yourselves, oh, I underestimated this. It would be that. You'd be like, no, Mel'll be fine at deck builder roguelike. I'm bad at them. I'm an idiot, but she'll be fine. And then I'll play it and you'll go, huh, maybe not. Maybe in fact, flip it and reverse it. Kind of similar to Inscription, but also not really. Yeah, Inscription I think I'd rather play because of the horror aesthetic. You've read 2 sci-fi books and read one of the Jujutsu Kaisen short story collections. Do you need content for your little guys? That's good. That's really good, actually. Has that been in the past couple of weeks? Yeah, I just find it hard. I don't know. Even books that I've been enjoying, like I read A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. That was really fun. I really liked that book, actually. And then I started A Memory Called Empire, and I'm struggling to get into it. I'm liking what I'm reading, but I'm not necessarily picking up momentum. 50 centimeter bags. I mean, I'm sure I could. My hair is not. I was gonna say, I bet my hair's 50 centimeters long, but it won't be. My hair's like, I had it cut semi-shorter recently as well. Recently, like 6 weeks ago. But yeah, no, of course. We'll get matching 50 centimeter bangs. Emo Renette. Yeah, we could. We easily could. I think she has got 50 centimeters worth of bangs. It's just all on one side of her head as well. Uh-huh. Sequels are even better. Yeah, I'm gonna buy those because I think I want to finish A Memory Called Empire, and I want to potentially read the sequels of that as well. But I'm looking forward to reading more Becky Chambers books. They're quite enjoyable. They've just got a very specific kind of like really chill energy to them. Like, not to spoil anything, but The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet sets up within like the first 20-30 pages that these characters are going on a journey, and the journey will be into a dangerous place and you know, ooh, danger, new political intrigue, and you kind of go, wow, that's going to be the focus of the book. They're going to get to this location, then they're going to have problems to deal with there. And then the book says, no, what if we only get to that location within the last 100 and something pages? They spend about 3 pages there, and then the end of the book begins to happen. And that's it. And the whole book is the long way to the Small Angry Planet. It's just really good. It was just, I didn't expect it to be so nice. Inscription. It's fun to get moments, step away from the board and explore the cabin. You find all secrets. Yeah, it's like a board game that lets you get away from it. It's like, what if Uno had breaks for you to just do an escape room? Which is the perfect version of Uno. People keep making like Uno expansions. I just want to see that. I want to see an Uno that comes with a whole escape room that I can play. I love the concept so much, and that first chapter made me insane. A Memory Called Empire, yeah. It's good, it is good. I don't know why I'm not just blazing through it the way I did Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, but I think I'll get there. I think once I'm into it, I'm into it. You're having a fun time gaslighting Curie into thinking we all think she's emo. She is, right? Curie's emo. I think Curie's emo. Emo's more about like an internal lifestyle than an aesthetic. It's about being emo, not looking emo. Even if you never become good enough to finish this game, you're so impressed by the general presentation of vibes. Yeah, I've heard really good stuff. I think Blue Green has potentially said some really good stuff about Inscription. Not entirely sure. Someone else recommended it. That's why I bought it as part of... It was in like there was a game I wanted on Steam, and for some reason it was involved in a bundle with like 2 other games, and one of them was Inscription, and one of them was called like Time Loop or something, and it just worked out to be cheaper than the price of Inscription and the game I wanted, so I got all 3. Book 2, A Closed and Common Orbit, is your favourite and multiple is for a concept, but it's from the POV of the ship AI from book 1. Yeah! No, I'm happy with that. I loved where the direction went with the ship AI, and I think if that's the main POV character, that's great. I'm looking forward to reading that. The time we met Tom Cruise? Yeah. He sucked. He was just really mean. Do you remember how he like we introduced ourselves and instead of shaking our hand, he just like spat at our feet? And we were like, Tom, please. It's a bit rude actually. And he just said some garbled nonsense about how he didn't care and he hated everyone he's ever met. And then we took a picture. But yeah, that's him. That's us with him. Real guy, Tom Cruise. That's a real life man. Oh, fun times. We learned a lesson that day, Corvus. Not to meet your heroes. Our hero, Tom Cruise. Lagoon wrecked it for you from watching a playthrough for the horror vibes. Yeah, like I've avoided watching a playthrough because I thought I'd want to get to it eventually. Loop Hero, yeah, that's right. For book standalone but vaguely linked the main characters from book 1. That's delightful! Because book 1 sets up characters that could have their own stories, I guess. Or, you know, in theory you could keep following the cast from book 1, but, like, together. But I don't know, I almost prefer the idea that it explores them a bit more individually. You've seen nothing of it, but apparently it's very good. Loop Hero? I only really got it because it was in the bundle. Like, functionally, it's a free game. I don't plan on playing it. Like, I know nothing about it at all. Like, I've not even heard that it's good. I just thought it was kind of in the bundle. He's just in the scumble. You can't remember his name, but one of the POVs in book 3 is a relative of the captain in book 1. Ooh, okay. That's fun. That's a very distant connection to the characters from book 1, but I'm into it. I'll allow it. I'll read all of them, I think, eventually. Because when I stop just scrolling through my phone and TikTok on the train, then I'll be unstoppable. I'll finish JoJo's, I'll read books. I will be unstoppable. You won't know what hit me, and nothing will stop me. Nothing at all. What did Tom Cruise do? Well, when me and Corvus met him, he actually like slapped us both in the face. And then he just stood there. Yeah, he just stood there completely still, like a cutout. So we took a photo, yeah. He spit at our feet when we tried to shake his hand. And he said some garbled nonsense about hating everyone he knew. And then he slapped us both. At the same time as well. It was honestly quite impressive. And he didn't do like that kind of movement. It was like he somehow slapped in the same direction. Actually, now I think about it, it was like he had two right hands. Yeah, I guess he must have. It's crazy. Yeah, and then he just stood still. It was really impressive. It's like he stood still and slowly kind of like shifted his body so that the light was hitting him. I don't know how he did it. He must have like tilted stuff. He must have a very like emotive face. Anyway, he kind of just tilted his body at a direction where the light kind of hit him differently and he looked really flat. For after the slap. That was after the slap. Yeah, after the slap, that's when he went really still. I like to think the best of Tom Cruise. I think that after he slapped us, he immediately regretted it. And I think he was quite anxious about it, actually. I think the only thing he could think to do in that situation was to kind of just like disappear. You know, when you do something and you just kind of want to run away from it. Like, I think he slapped us. He felt immediately really bad. And then he just kind of defaulted to the actor version of running away, which is kind of like posing. So he just posed there until we took the picture and left. And obviously he then went back to normal because he's been in stuff since. Yeah, it's just he was there for a really long time. I think he was there after the movie ended. I think he just wanted to make sure that we would definitely not see him again. Struggles with dissociation. Yeah, I know. I had a lot of sympathy for him. It was a journey with him, really. There was an immediate low of sympathy when he spat at our feet. And then the sympathy got really low when he fully slapped us in the face. In fact, I've still got a bruise. You can see it right there. You see, all of this is bruise, actually. All of it. Yeah. It's hard to tell in this lighting, but yeah, that's all Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise bruise. That's why they call him Tom Cruise, actually. But yeah, and then the sympathy hit a high when he stayed completely still. What was the other game in the bundle? It was Inscription, Loop Hero, and then I have genuinely no idea what the last one was. Because I don't think Steam does a good job of like tracking your purchases either. I don't know, there's purchase history, hold on. Death's Door! It was Death's Door, Inscription, and Loop Hero for 1941. Which was a good purchase, I think. Yeah, it worked out. It was a discount of £26 overall. So it took £42 of game and made it £19. Which is pretty slay. Sorry. Going through my purchase history, I can also see that time that I bought and then refunded Silt on the same day. Which is fun. Just have the broken tooth and the chronic migraines. It's a powerful slap. You gotta hand it to him. That man put his whole Tom Cruise ussy into those slaps. And they carried through time. There's not being embarrassed. Rip Silt. Yeah, Rip Silt. Truly. In fact, I'm looking through my game purchases. I'm proud of the day where I bought the game We Were Here Too and then all of Civ 5 for £25. Oh yeah, and there was that time I bought Party, Hades. Hades nuts. You bought and played a very silly puzzle game called Storytell. It'd be a good single stream game. What is it? I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for it now. I will find it. Storyteller. I don't think that. Oh, I see it. Oh, that's cute. So it just makes you sort of like pick and tell the stories. That looks adorable. I will add that to my wish list, in fact. And if it goes on sale for a large amount of money, then I will. Oh my god. Sorry, it's an Annapurna game, which makes a lot of sense. I love Annapurna games. I can buy a bundle that would get me all 20 of the Annapurna games that I don't currently own. And it would cost me £137. Jesus. That would be a lot of money. You bought Planet Coaster for like £8 on sale the moment you got a new laptop, and it run kinda. Running kinda is, I think, as close as it's gonna get with Planet Coaster on a laptop that isn't really... You probably just have to turn all of the settings down, I bet, Trash. If you haven't already, I'd just turn everything down. Trying so hard to speak well of that game, I remember, yeah. I just really wanted to like Silt, and it was aesthetically very good. I've never felt more stupid playing a game. Well, that's not true. Because with Silt, I felt stupid, and I felt so stupid that it kind of just circled back around to, oh, I'm not the problem. The game's just communicating everything wrong. So I've definitely felt stupider with games where I realise that I've been stupid and I go, oh yeah, I should have picked up on that. The problem is definitely me, but I didn't feel that way with Silt. Hello. Hold on, I'll put in the earphones. I should hit this.
My least favorite streamer is streaming Let's Go.
Hell yeah. And that's a rarity these days, Gabby. I've been trying to like preserve your mental well-being, and I've been staying away from streaming, but I just couldn't help it. I just had to come back. Thank you for the 20 months. That's so many months. That's ridiculous. God. I mean, I think I forget sometimes, because obviously for the past year, really, maybe even year and a half, I've just had less and less time to stream. So it doesn't feel the same way it did when the first year, where I was streaming 3 times a week, 3, maybe even 4 hours. But still, 20 months is ridiculous. Also, hold on. A cat almost murdered you today when you were out. Sat in your lap for 2 hours, you were allergic. Oh, Curie, many, many sympathies. I have had an equally similar traumatic experience one time where I visited family and they'd gotten a cat. And I was like, this cat's lovely. And the cat was really sweet. And the cat slept on my lap. And I accidentally got cat hair in my eye. And my eye swelled up. And I couldn't open it without it itching for like 3 hours. And it was horrible. Chris was the cat. You gotta stop doing this, buddy. You gotta stop getting people allergic to you. And when people are allergic to you, you gotta cool it. You gotta turn off those allergen producers. Killing me. Cats are very sweet, and I think I'm less allergic now, but not by a lot. I do have to take allergy tablets when I go to see family with cats. Did that with Civ 6. She opened it up, looked at the UI and said, yep, this is for people who aren't you, and refunded it. I still think you could enjoy Civ 5 or 6 if someone, like, if you essentially played with someone else who, like, treated it like a tutorial. That's how I learned, and I think that's the only way a person can learn those games. I don't understand how people can just load up Civ 5 and be like, oh, I'll just play the tutorial. Because the tutorial's just like a pop-up menu that is a big wall of text, and I'd just go, yeah, I get it, and then I wouldn't get it. Blue Green, you finished Storyteller in 2 hours. It was fun and cute. If you finished it in 2 hours, I bet I could finish it in 3 or 4. I want to do more, like, single game streams. I want to do a short hike at some point. Just because I do like playing long form games like Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm playing right now. But I also just enjoy getting that cute little bundle experience. All your settings are down, it's good. Also, hello only bro, hello! Sorry, I'm so far behind in Twitch chat. I am catching up. I'm getting there. Remember when Trash Cat wanted to sleep with you on my sofa? I felt so bad because cats often dislike me. So when a cat does seem to like me and it wants to come near me and say hello, and I'm like, no buddy, you have to stay away or several parts of my flesh will swell and they will hurt. And it just, I feel bad. It's It's rubbed its stupid head on you while rolling around. You got up and your arms and legs were red and burning. Fun. It sounds like you're even more allergic than me, Curie. Because I don't really get the skin inflammation as much. It's more, for me it's like the breathing. I suppose it's like, is orifices the right word? It's the breathing and the nose and the eyes. It's like everything up here. Skin's fine though. Patty said, Milo, I am stupid. I doubt it. Doubt it. I only know one stupid head. It is me. What else did I purchase? I want to look at my Steam purchase history. Show me my purchase history. Ugh, sorry. I've just been looking at my recently played games and I saw Have a Nice Death and I felt fear. Could I even see my previously purchased games? Oh, I bought Resident Evil 4 Remake because it's on sale. It is on sale until the 25th, and I think it is the first RE4 sale since the game's release, which is good for it. It's been so long since we got like a bot. Yeah, it's been ages. I've also realised that's why Namri's here, because Namri will have gotten like an app from the bot, I think. I didn't play Jump King. The only Jump King I've played, Namri, also hello, was with you for like 5-10 minutes and I was fucking abysmal. Like, hold on, let me just bring up an image of Jump King. Okay, well this was a good one actually. So Jump King is a game where you're this little guy and you have like two buttons. You jump and you go sort of left or right, and depending on how long you hold down the jump button, that really informs the sort of velocity of your jump. So if you press it briefly, it's like a little hop, and if you hold it down, it's like much bigger. And the whole game is doing that to just platform up a set path, and it's just to get as high as you can, and then, you know, and then to just get faster and faster. And if you pretend this is the first level, I think I got to about there. That was probably the best I could do. The first screen, and that's all I could do. Thought you'd wreck it, 'cause a single stream game could be fun for these streams where you're settling into work. Yeah, it should be better though, because for example, I can stream today. This is the first Monday that I've been able to actually stream, because previous Mondays I've had to travel for work the next day, or I've already been at work, and it's meant that I've not really wanted to stream till late because I'd be waking up at like 5, whereas I'm not traveling until Wednesday, so I can get away with it. You don't get it unless you pay your cap 2 hours on your lap. Okay, so you've got the skin irritation, but to be fair, it takes a little while. You keep me to my RE5 on PS5 sale and then just don't. To be fair, the longer you wait, the cheaper it is, probably. Get it on Switch, you might be able to get it for free if you have enough gold. Ooh, I probably do. I don't know how you get gold on Switch, but I know for a fact that if it's a thing you get idly, I have never used it. I'll just add a reminder for myself to do that, because I will happily get it for free. I love free games. And then I can maybe play it on stream, and it will be an agonizing thing for other people to witness. 6 AM tomorrow, short shift, but yeah. Ugh, sorry about that, Corvus. Enjoy your early wake up. Thank you for hanging out today. Get some rest, wake up refreshed, go to work, and then leave. And then don't think about the work bit. Chapter 206. There's that many chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen? That's terrifying. I'll watch the anime. I'll just watch the anime eventually. I'll just get there eventually. 3 eShop purchases. I've done a lot of those. Like, I realised that I only actually have about 5 physical Switch games, and I've probably got at least 5 digital purchases. Reading the light novels to cope. At least it's updating. It could be worse. It could be something like Hunter x Hunter, where I think the last Hunter x Hunter update was maybe a couple of years ago. Right, I know that it has been a very short stream, and I was literally just talking about how I don't have to, like, I can stream later today because I'm not traveling tomorrow. However, I was awake for 20 hours yesterday, so I am, even though I've played 0 games, I am planning on ending the stream in like the next 15 minutes. Started again. I haven't read the season 1 part of the manga. You started after season 2 episode 3 things, you didn't have to wait a week. That always happens. I have read some Attack on Titan manga because when I was watching the anime, I think I caught up to a certain point and I was like, I could either wait for the next bit to be released or I can just read the manga. And I'm glad I did, because at the time it was when I think the final season was releasing in 2 halves. And then obviously since then, the final half got split into like another couple halves and then a bit of a movie and a fucking whatever the hell it is now. So I'm glad I did just read it, because otherwise I think I would have lost momentum. But I think that happens a lot with I suppose, anime that's adapting from a current manga. It's like, I could wait a week, or I could wait a couple months, or I could just read it and then watch it again. Great Zelda gameplay. I know, I was on a roll. Me playing video game with my controller. This video game is really tough, guys. Read you the first boss in the description. Wish you luck. Good luck. Yeah, not ending quite yet. Just like a 15-minute cooldown. Just as a warning that in like 10-15 minutes I'm gonna go to bed. You'll probably lose again. You may, and then you will give it a break and you will try again. And then you will win. That's my prediction party. I'm sorry that my prediction involves you losing one more time, but considering that you beat Hornet in one try, in like 2 tries, even 1 try, and it took me 3 hours, I think I'm allowed to wish other people badly occasionally. You did that with Attack on Titan 2, but the final episode of that comes out November 4th. Really? This year? Like, actually? Not just the final, the first part of the final 2 parts? Like, the actual final bit? That's good to know, if that is true. Read manga first, it's very good, and offers more insight. Yeah, it's like for a rewatch for Namri. I bet, because the anime always slightly changes stuff. Jujutsu Kaisen manga is so far ahead of the anime, it's kind of insane. Yeah, it sounds it has over 200 chapters. That's way longer than I would have thought. Tried Kimbap for the first time today, by the way. Now you have an addiction, you're craving it so bad. What is... I was gonna bring that up on here. Maybe not. I'm guessing it's similar to like bibimbap. I've had bibimbap. I do love bibimbap. Sorry, I accidentally googled Kimball, and there's apparently a guy called Kimball Musk. Ooh, cooked right vegetables, fish and meat rolled in dried sheets of seaweed in bite-sized slices. That looks yummy. Oh, this looks tasty. Take out the fish and the meat and I'll eat this all day. It looks similar to sushi, but almost like flatter. And it seems to be a bit more homogenous in what goes in it. It looks really good. God damn. Now I want kimbap. Wait, veggie ones? No, I want veggie kimbap. Curie, this isn't fair. And I'm slightly hungry. Now I'm really hungry. I'm so angry. You're currently rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen with blue-green. Yeah, I will get to it. I will get to it. I really should. I need to force myself to just watch JoJo's and read when I'm on trains. So I keep getting distracted by the infinite content tunnel of TikTok, but it's not like I enjoy it. TikTok's bad. There's a few strange musks, I think. Yeah, definitely a couple. A handful out there. I don't want to look up Kimball Musk again, because it was just unexpected. It was just unexpected to suddenly just get, like, this guy pop up. Like, who is this man? Who is he? What's he doing on my phone? Siblings Tosca Musk and Elon Musk. I had no idea that Elon Musk was part of a family of such people. Billionaire businessman siblings. Kimball Musk, Tosca Musk, and Elon. That's insane. Sorry, also, now that I'm accidentally on Elon Musk at Google, there's the frequently asked question on Google, who are the 7 children of Elon Musk, which sounds weirdly biblical. And the answer to that question is the 3 newborn The 3 newborns join Musk's 7 other living children. Maybe there's some tragic Elon Musk history I don't know about, but there's something very ominous about other living children. Is Elon Musk a vegetarian? Some of my best friends are vegetarians. Sorry, that's apparently an actual Elon Musk quote. Some of my best friends are vegetarians. Top 10 things a person can say that makes it sound like they are not on board with a concept. JoJo's first. Yeah, JoJo's first, then Jujutsu Kaisen, and then probably the rest of Haikyuu, and then... or maybe Assassination Classroom. There's a list. I'll get there. You're super losing. Just lost great. I told you you'd lose, and then you'd give it some time, and then you'd win again. Right. I am going to wrap up the stream now. You don't know how you're supposed to increase your number of cards on your side of the board? I've got no idea. Honestly, I'd say give it a break, give it another try, and if you absolutely can't think of something, just Google it. Like, treat it like a card game. If you were learning a card game and you didn't know how to do something, you wouldn't just be like, well, maybe the cards are clear. Like, you'd Google it. I don't think there's any harm in looking up, like, not necessarily a strategy guide, but just like an advice guide. Gonna crochet for another 45, then EB times to be prepared for tomorrow. Yeah, big day. Wow, going to bed at like 11 even. That's like an early night for you, Trash. That's early. You'll do great. You'll have a really fun time, I think. The first couple weeks of uni, always just, I don't know. They're always just a good time. They're busy and you're like, wow, this is overwhelming. There's so much stuff that I'm going to end up having to do. But, I don't know. I think they're mainly fun. Like, I am a little jealous. People today were doing uni stuff at my old uni. Ugh. And I've just been sat here writing emails for money, and it just seemed, I don't know, I felt jealous. Hyped to do things. You're gonna have a great time. And the mini golf? Damn, I'm jealous of the mini golf. I want to do mini golf. There was a really mini golf thing where I was on holiday, and I played, and I was abysmal. Really bad. You just feel like a stupid, but you're not. You're not a stupid. Games are often challenging, and the kind of game that a person finds challenging will differ. Like I was saying, I find... I mean, even something like Jedi Fallen Order, I find that really, really fucking challenging. To not just press buttons with my little fat fingers and just, you know, slam my hands at the problem until it goes away. Being good at a thing when hitting a wall is like... It's just different between people. It doesn't mean that I'm bad at video games if when I hit the difficulty wall of Jedi Fallen Order, I struggle and I find that hard, where most people playing games wouldn't. You know? That's just a boundary for me, but that's okay. And it's really fucking frustrating sometimes to be struggling on something that other people are probably finding easy, but, you know, as long as you still mostly enjoy the process, that's video games. And if for you, board game type games are the ones that put you against that wall, it is frustrating. Particularly if every other video game you play, you don't really feel that as much. You're like, damn, this is a new feeling. But it doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means you're encountering that wall in that format. Gaming's hard. This make you feel better about Valorant? I'm glad, because I do mean it. Like, I like video games. I like playing video games, and I'm not bad at video games. However, many things are very challenging for me in video games, and often I feel stupid and frustrated about it, but that's not, you know, that's just where my wall is. There are some games, or board games, or card games that I never really encountered that difficulty wall, and I've just kind of blazed through it. But that's just what works for me. Being bad at games took you so long to accept, now you just throw yourself at the wall. I have not learned that second part. That second part is challenging for me. I like to encounter the difficulty wall, and if I'm not having a really good time, like a really good game that I'm having a fun time with is like, it builds a little ladder that gets me higher up that wall, so I can kind of just crawl my way up it. But I've not really learned to have a small ladder with something beautiful on the other side. Like, I can't do that. I can't throw myself at a wall for the really good, like Bloodborne, for example, for me, is a massive fucking wall with a tiny ladder, but there's like holes in the wall, and I can see on the other side that there's just something really cool there, and I'm like, I want to get to the cool thing, but throwing myself against this wall is hurting, and I had to just give up. All the cards you get have such a high cost, you have no idea how to meet, and it's just something you don't see a solution to. Apparently it gets easier past the first hurdle, but goddamn if I can't get over that. So many games are like that, though. So many games present to you something that feels like a really challenging first hurdle, and then because you beat it and you get better, things come easier. Things are easier. Like, in Hollow Knight, I think Hornet is one of, like, 4 bosses that took me 3 hours or more. Because once I did Hornet, most bosses after Hornet would take me less than 3 hours. I'm not saying how many hours. Mantis Lords definitely didn't take me like 2.5. The final boss of the game definitely didn't take me about 9 hours, but shh, you know what I mean. It's just the hardest bit. It's really frustrating to throw yourself at that wall and look around as other people are just doing fine, and then to keep going. But it makes everything on the other side easier. Splat 2 DLC. Fuck, some of those levels are needlessly difficult and poorly designed. Yeah. Sometimes the wall isn't even your fault. Sometimes the wall is just, the wall. Doug Walker's The Wall. Sometimes the wall is just that the game is bad, like Silt. Silt, the wall is, not that I was a stupid head, but the game stupid head. You want to really like this and you do like it, you think you're just too stupid, you don't get the strategy or meta. But you'll get there. Like, if you're at the first bit, it's not something that you're just going to open up the game and be like, oh, I understand everything now. Particularly with card games. I feel like a lot of card games have sort of strategy that you really do just pick up with time. Like, do you think if I tried to play Slay the Spire, do you think I'd have good strategy or meta within, like, 15, 20 minutes? Or even an hour? Like, I don't think I would. And I think I'm good at card games. So you just need more time with that, particularly in a video game format where you're supposed to be able to play a game for a lot longer. You'll get there. I think if you like it and you like the game and you want to keep playing it, which is, I feel like I've felt that a lot with games where I've been like, I find this hard, it's making me feel stupid, but I really like it and I want to play it more. You've just got to play less of it, I think. My advice is genuinely just play for like a couple hours, then leave it alone. Then come back to it the next day, play a couple of hours, leave it alone. Like, you can't just... Some games you can just expose yourself to like 6 hours in one sitting and it's just a good time and you get better and better and you enjoy it more and more. I think some games you just have to be like, okay, I've put half an hour into it. See ya, bye. I've hit that point where I'm done, come back to it later. Like, I know that Trash with Bloodborne would often, or at least a couple times, I know Trash described struggling with a boss in Bloodborne, going back to it the next day or the next week, and then first try getting it. I feel like it's a really big thing that you'll struggle with something, and then you'll leave it alone, you'll go back to it another time, and then first 2 times, you just win, you're fine. Curie, get some rest. Thank you for hanging out. Get some rest. I hate the idea of it being past midnight. 20 past 10, gang, rise up. But yeah, good night. Also, hello, Spark. Hello. Hydrate or dihydrate? Oh, I have like a tiny bit of water. I'll drink that. And I promise I'll drink more after the stream. Because I'm going to end the stream really soon. Like, genuinely in the next 5 minutes, Spark. So, bad timing. And when I end the stream, I will have that second hydrate. And I'm also going to wash some blackberries and eat some blackberries. And I will also have that third hydrate. I feel like a 4th one might be coming. Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, how are you, Spark? Because I am ending the stream soon. But how are you? In fact, hold on. I'm going to close the window. I think the switch turned itself off. That's impressive. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. And I'll deal with the hydrates later. think in terms of what I'm streaming this week, I'm not gonna be able to stream Wednesday. Wednesday I'm in a different part of the country. Saturday I should be able to stream. Good, you've been busy with moving grandparents' house, then uni. I'm good. I'm tired. I was on holiday for a week. Yesterday I was awake for 20 hours and then I got about 8.5 hours sleep, and that's why I want to go to bed so early. I really am going to end stream, get water and blackberries, and then I'm going to go to sleep. But yeah, I should be back on Saturday, and I should be back with Jedi Fallen Order. I want to play more of that. And then in terms of streaming further than that, generally Mondays, Saturdays should just be it. There may be the occasional... Yeah, for the future, I think Monday, Saturdays are unfortunately all I can do. There may be the occasional Wednesday. I know there's a period of time in November where I definitely won't be able to do Mondays, but probably will be able to do Wednesdays. But yeah, twice a week is just going to have to be it. Which is really unfortunate, but to be able to keep streaming at all will be really good. Like, yeah. 3 times a week is unrealistic when I have a job like this, so we'll see. Might take the opportunity while your loud ass flatmate's out tonight to get a good night's sleep. Try again tomorrow. Yeah, do that. Go get some rest. Exercise that EP culture and go put yourself to eep. You doubt you'll be here Saturday, but have a fun week. Let me know what's happening with plans. I will. I'll try and message in group chat. Very fun, silly catch up. Yeah, I think it's good to, particularly when I've not streamed for like 3 weeks, I enjoy just having a bit more of a just chatting stream. It was bold of me to be like, oh yeah, I'll just dive straight back into Tears of the Kingdom. But I've had a good time. I've had a really fun time today going through this kind of bullshit. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream. I'll be back on Saturday with actual video game, specifically Jedi Fallen Order. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week, everyone. Particularly if you've got big stuff going on or uni stuff going on. I will enjoy writing emails for cash. Until then, I'm not going to explain this to Spark. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. XOXO. Go piss, girl.